Step 1. Everything commences with gaining an in-depth understanding of your plant's specific needs. This understanding forms the bedrock of your plant care routine. It's crucial to remember that every indoor plant species, be it a majestic monstera or a dainty English ivy, is unique in its own right. Each plant, from the humble peace lily, with its preference for low light and consistently moist soil, to the towering ficus, which thrives in bright, indirect light and needs to dry out between watering, has individual needs and preferences. Moreover, the lush tropical pothos requires warm temperatures and can tolerate a variety of light conditions, while the snake plant, known for its hardiness, prefers drier soil and can survive in lower light conditions. This diversity isn't just limited to their appearances but extends to their care requirements as well. The aloe vera plant, for instance, requires minimal watering but plenty of sunlight, while the fern family needs ample humidity and shade. Overwatering or underwatering, the wrong amount of sunlight or incorrect temperature can dramatically affect their growth. Therefore, it's crucial to provide optimal care tailored to their individual preferences, taking into account that each plant species has its own unique set of requirements. Step 2. The selection of containers and potting mix have pivotal roles to play. To illustrate, the container type you decide upon can profoundly influence the overall well-being of your plants. You might choose clay pots, ceramic pots, plastic pots, or even fabric pots, each bringing their distinct benefits. Clay pots, for instance, are breathable and perfectly maintain moisture equilibrium, while plastic pots are lightweight and budget-friendly. Now let's delve a bit deeper into the crucial role of pot sizes. The size of the pot bears significant importance. A pot too small may restrict root growth, essentially choking your plant, while a pot too large can lead to overwatering, which may drown the roots, thereby depriving them of necessary oxygen. Thus, selecting the appropriate pot size is a delicate balancing act that ensures optimal moisture and nutrient retention for your plant's growth. Let's now shift our focus to the potting mix. This isn't ordinary soil from your backyard. A superior potting mix should have a light, breathable composition and demonstrate excellent moisture and nutrient retention capabilities. It may be a concoction of peat moss, compost, perlite, and more. Your plant's specific needs will dictate the suitable mix. Now onto another key factor: proper drainage. Adequate drainage ensures that excess water isn't trapped within the pot, which can cause root rot, a deadly condition for your plants. Proper drainage systems allow the water to seep out, maintaining a healthy moisture balance in the pot and helping to thwart off diseases. In conclusion, the right potting mix, correct pot size, and a good drainage system are all vital for healthy root development. Each component plays a significant role, and their interplay can make or break the health of your plants. Therefore, understanding these elements and their importance is crucial when tending to your plants. Step 3. Lighting is unquestionably an integral component to the health, growth, and development of plants. The role it plays in photosynthesis, the life-sustaining process of plants, is undeniable. However, what often gets overlooked is the fact that different indoor plants have a distinctive set of light requirements that need to be fulfilled for them to truly grow and prosper. For instance, certain plants such as cacti and succulents thrive best under a generous exposure to bright light, mimicking their natural desert habitat. They need an abundant influx of bright light to process photosynthesis effectively. On the other hand, plants like ferns and orchids, which naturally grow under the canopy of other plants in a forest, flourish under softer, more indirect lighting. They are quite content to bask in a more subdued, indirect illumination. Even within these broad categories, every plant species has its own specific preferences concerning light. Some require full sun, some partial sun, and others, like certain types of ivy, do well in shaded or low-light environments. Having a clear understanding of these requirements is crucial, as too much light can cause plants to burn, whereas too little can stunt their growth. Therefore, it becomes one of the foremost duties for the plant owner to learn about, adjust, and optimize these light levels to the correct amounts. This includes not only the intensity, but also the duration of light exposure. Strategies to optimize light can include moving plants closer to or further from windows, using curtains to filter bright light, or even employing grow lights for those species that require more intense illumination. This task isn't just about ensuring the plants merely survive, it's about creating the optimal conditions for the plants to display vigorous growth, to truly flourish. Understanding these different light levels and adjusting them to each individual plant species, therefore, is not just an afterthought. It is a deliberate and critical aspect of indoor plant care. By comprehending and fine-tuning the light settings, one can ensure that their indoor plants are not just surviving, but thriving. Hence, Optimizing these light levels becomes vital for vigorous growth and the overall health of the indoor garden. Step 4. Let's delve deeper into the intricacies of temperature and humidity in the indoor gardening scenario. This may appear as a mundane topic, but its significance cannot be underestimated in achieving gardening success. Let's put it this way. Every plant in your garden is a living entity, desiring an ideal mix of heat and dampness to flourish. It's not merely about the amount of water you provide or the sunlight it absorbs. The temperature your plant encounters directly influences its growth pace, overall well-being, and capacity to photosynthesize, while humidity plays a crucial role in sustaining moisture levels, preventing the foliage from desiccation. Balancing these two aspects might require some trial and error and is often more complex than it appears. You may find yourself tweaking your air conditioner settings, considering the purchase of a humidifier, or even relocating your plant within your home to discover its preferred environment. However, it's essential to remember that patience is the cornerstone of this process. Now, let's explore how to create this ideal environment. Begin with researching your specific plant's needs, as different species will have unique temperature and humidity preferences. Use a thermometer and a hygrometer to frequently monitor the room's climate. If it gets too dry, a humidifier or even misting can add moisture. If it's too cold, a space heater or simply moving the plant to a warmer location can help. Conversely, if it's too hot and dry, you might need to move the plant to a cooler place and increase watering. The key is to observe, adjust, and maintain until you find the perfect balance. With the right conditions, your indoor gardening could reach new heights, with your plants thriving like never before. Temperature and humidity control is more than just a gardening chore. It's an art, a science, and the ticket to a vibrant indoor garden. Step 5. The art of watering, a mastery of balance. Many perceive watering as a simple task, but in essence, it is a sophisticated form of art, demanding a high degree of attention and understanding. This art form delicately balances on the fine line between the potentially damaging extremes of overwatering and underwatering. Overwatering, the often unnoticed peril, can drown plant roots and prevent them from absorbing necessary oxygen. On the other hand, underwatering can lead to a dehydration state, causing the plant to wilt and eventually perish. Hence, watering isn't merely about hydrating. It's about knowing your plant intimately, discerning its unique needs, and nurturing it as per its requirements. Further, it is essential to consider the type of plant, its size, the soil it's planted in, and the climate it's in. All these variables impact how much water your plant needs and how often. Over time, by keen observation and learning, you will be able to establish a bespoke watering schedule, ideally designed to back your plant's health and growth. This watering schedule can be a game changer, a lifesaver, ensuring that your plant receives the right amount of water at the right intervals. It's important to remember that every plant is different and each has unique hydration needs. Even the slightest differences in watering can lead to significantly different growth outcomes. This is where your mastery of the art of watering comes into play. Understanding and implementing this art form can make all the difference in the world of plant care. Step 6. Comprehending the significance of the suitable plant food for your indoor flora is not just important, but imperative. Comparable to humans, plants too require nutrition as a basic necessity for growth and vitality. It's a crucial part that cannot be overlooked in gardening. The right plant food not only provides a balanced range of essential nutrients, but it boosts plant growth, fights off diseases, and aids in the process of photosynthesis, enhancing the overall health and appearance of your plants. Algae plus organic plant food is one such exemplary product that we endorse. Crafted from top-notch organic materials, this plant food is a formulation that targets the comprehensive growth of all your indoor plants. Using this product is as simple as it can get. You just need half an ounce of this plant food. But don't use it directly. It needs to be diluted with a gallon of water, which creates a potent mix ready to be used. The process is simple. Take half an ounce of algae plus organic plant food and mix it with a gallon of water. Stir the mixture until it is completely dissolved. The resultant blend is a potent mix that can be directly applied to your plants. This mix not only helps your plants to grow, but enables them to thrive, enhancing their greenery and vibrancy. Hence, bear in mind just half an ounce properly diluted with a gallon of water can be a game changer for your indoor plants. Step 7. Pruning and trimming. This crucial aspect of indoor plant care is more than just a maintenance chore. It is an art form that every plant enthusiast should learn to execute skillfully. The techniques of pruning and trimming, while initially appearing complex, can become second nature with practice and understanding. The art of careful pruning involves selective removal of certain plant parts, such as branches, buds, or roots. This technique not only helps to maintain the aesthetic appeal of your indoor plants, but also encourages new growth. By removing diseased parts, you can prevent the spread of infection, ensuring the overall health of the plant. Trimming, on the other hand, revolves around careful cutting of leaky or excessive foliage to maintain the shape of the plant and promote dense growth. Trimmed plants often have better access to sunlight and air circulation, leading to a robust, healthy indoor environment. Both these techniques require an understanding of the plant's needs and should be tailored accordingly. Some plants may need regular pruning to thrive, while others might only require occasional trimming to keep their shape. Always remember to use sharp and clean tools to avoid inflicting damage to the plant. Mastering the art of pruning and trimming comes with numerous benefits. It enhances plant health, encourages new and denser growth, improves fruiting and flowering, and prevents the spread of diseases. Understanding and implementing these techniques will ensure your indoor plants not only maintain an attractive form, but also thrive, leading to a lush, verdant indoor environment. Step 8. Recognizing and combating pests and diseases is paramount in maintaining your garden's vitality. Both pests, such as aphids, beetles, caterpillars, and diseases like fungal infections, wilts, and blight, can all pose threats to the health of your garden. A crucial part of this process is early identification. If you can spot these problems early on, you've already won half the battle. Signs of pest infestations could be the presence of the pests themselves, holes in leaves, or a general decline in plant health. Disease signs could range from wilting, yellowing, or distorted growth. The control strategies should then be immediately employed once these signs are recognized. Organic solutions such as introducing natural predators to your garden or planting pest-resistant varieties can be a useful first step. Chemical pesticides are also an option, though they should be used as a last resort due to their potential environmental impact. The sooner you act, the better chance you have to mitigate the damage and preserve the health of your garden. Regardless of the method used, a proactive approach is key to saving your plants from substantial harm. Step 9. Regularly rotating and repositioning your plants is a crucial aspect of their care, promoting even growth and a symmetrical appearance. It's essential to ask, why is this significant? The answer is rooted in the innate nature of plants. Like all living organisms, plants grow towards their life source, the sun, a phenomenon scientifically referred to as phototropism. Now, what happens when a plant is left undisturbed in one position for an extended period? As plants are stationary, one side of the plant may receive more sun than the other, leading to disproportionate growth. Over time, this disparity can result in a lopsided plant, disrupting its inherent aesthetic beauty and possibly its health. Understanding this, the solution is clear and simple: regular rotation and repositioning. By frequently adjusting your plant's positions and diligently rotating them, you can ensure an even distribution of sunlight to all the plant's sides. This process might seem mundane, but it is indeed the secret to a plant's balanced growth and beauty. The rotation technique is simple. Depending on the size of the plant, you could rotate it 90 degrees every week or every other week. For smaller plants, a simple quarter turn every few days should suffice. This rotation schedule allows the plant to receive equal sunlight exposure on all sides, resulting in even growth. Repositioning is just as vital. Changing the plant's position in your home or garden can help it adapt to varying sunlight conditions. It's not just about moving it closer to or further away from the window, but also altering its location based on seasonal changes in the sun's path. Regularly rotating and repositioning your plants is a small task, requiring only a few moments of your time. However, its impact on the overall health, growth, and aesthetic appeal of your plants is significant. It's a small step in plant care that fosters even growth and a pleasing, symmetrical appearance. Step 10. Providing support is often crucial for the healthy growth of climbing or trailing indoor plants. This is especially true for those unique varieties of indoor foliage that have an inherent instinct to reach skywards, continuously growing and exploring new spaces within your indoor sanctuary. These plant types require assistance, which can be rendered in numerous innovative ways. Out of several methods available, the use of stakes and trellises are most commonly employed. Stakes and trellises, though they might appear fairly basic and elementary, play a vital role in plant support. They provide a fundamental structure that these plants can latch onto, aiding their growth in a controlled, directed manner. This not only ensures that the plants develop in an upright position, but also that they maintain robustness and sturdiness. An additional benefit of using stakes and trellises is that they prevent the plants from sprawling on the ground, keeping the leaves and flowers clean and preventing the potential spread of diseases. The practice of using stakes and trellises to support indoor plants is as old as the tradition of gardening itself, consistently demonstrating its effectiveness over centuries. This time-tested method has been passed down through generations of gardeners. So, as you delve into your indoor gardening adventure, always keep in mind, even the most towering, sturdy plants occasionally need a bit of assistance to reach their maximum potential. And your helping hand, in the form of stakes and trellises, can enable them to attain a sturdy, upright growth while maintaining their innate beauty. Step 11. The importance of regular monitoring and observation cannot be overstated. It forms the backbone of successful gardening. It's far from enough to merely plant your seedlings and cross your fingers, hoping they'll thrive. You need to be an active participant in their growth, consistently tending to their needs. Think of your green thumb as your personal detective's badge, constantly combing through the leaves, stems, and roots for signs of trouble. Observing your plants should be an exercise in detail detection. Are they yellowing, withering, or displaying any divergent signs? Such symptoms could signal stress or nutrient deficiencies. They might be parched and require more water, or maybe they're getting overexposed to sunlight. Monitoring the rate of their growth, their color, and their overall health is comparable to keeping a pulse on their well-being. Every plant, just like every living being, has a unique rhythm and pace of growth. Being attuned to this rhythm can allow appropriate care to be provided in a timely manner. Monitoring isn't merely about gauging the health status of your plants, but also about understanding their needs, their likes and dislikes, and their growth patterns. It's about being so familiar with your plants that you can almost predict their growth trajectory and their health status. So never underestimate the power of observation. Check your plants regularly for any signs of stress or nutrient deficiencies and act immediately. The vigilant gardener always reaps the greenest produce. Step 12. Last but not least, it's crucial to highlight the act of celebrating your victories and extracting wisdom from your failures. The expedition of indoor plant growth goes beyond the final outcome. It's intrinsically about the journey. It's a journey that heralds growth, not only for the plants, but also for you as an impassioned gardener. The moments of sheer joy when your seedlings break the surface and bloom are moments worth celebrating. These successful instances are markers of your patience, your dedication, and the rapport you've built with nature. Savor these victories, allow them to bolster your confidence, and use them as benchmarks for future growth. Equally important are the moments of disappointment when your nurtured plants wither or fail to thrive. These are not simply moments of failure, but rather invaluable learning opportunities. These instances provide you with a chance to reassess and understand where things went awry. They help you in cultivating resilience and strengthening your problem-solving skills. Every success, every failure, is a step forward in fine-tuning your gardening prowess. Every plant you nurture is a testament to your resilience, your patience, and your love of nature. Every bump in the road presents a unique opportunity to learn something new, to adapt, and to grow. Be open to experimentation by testing out different species and new growing conditions. Embrace mistakes, for they are your most honest teachers. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about having a perfect garden, it's about relishing the journey of indoor plant growth that is a continuous learning curve. And there you have it. You've just been presented with a comprehensive 12-step guide, meticulously designed to metamorphose your living space into lively green sanctuaries. Isn't it fascinating? The idea that with a few calculated steps, you can transform the mundane spaces you exist in into thriving hubs of life and vitality. To start with, you will learn about selecting the right kind of indoor plants, taking into account the sunlight and temperature conditions of your home. You will understand the importance of potting and repotting, along with choosing the right soil mix for your chosen green comrades. The guide doesn't stop there. It further details the crucial aspects of watering, feeding, and providing the right conditions for plant growth. You will learn to recognize indicators of plant health and the steps to rectify any deficiencies. From understanding the importance of plant positioning to knowing when and how to prune, this guide covers it all. Each of these steps is carefully curated, taking into account various factors such as ease of implementation, cost effectiveness, and most importantly, the impact on the environment. These steps are not just about adding a touch of green, but also about making sustainable choices that contribute positively to the planet. This journey is more than just a home improvement venture. This is your chance to foster a direct personal connection with nature, an opportunity to cultivate a green thumb to nurture life. As you embark on this journey, not only will you beautify your surroundings, but you'll also experience the profound joy and satisfaction that comes with caring for another life form. So why wait? The time to act is now. The procrastination stops here. It's time to delve deeper into this exciting green journey. It's time to transform your living spaces into vibrant green oases. Begin your exciting green journey now. Every step you take brings you closer to your personal green haven. Before we say goodbye, we have a small appeal for you. We pour our hearts into crafting these enlightening and motivating videos about indoor gardening with the aim to enhance your life. Our mission is to arm you with the knowledge, advice, and skills necessary for the care of your indoor plants. From aiding you in recognizing the ideal indoor plants to guiding you on the appropriate balance of light, water, and nourishment they require, we've got it all. Moreover, we foster a lively community of indoor gardening aficionados, just like you, who exchange their experiences and insights. So, don't forget to smash that like button, spread the word and share our videos, and click the subscribe button to become part of this amazing community. Each like, share, and subscribe encourages us to bring you more such content and bolsters our mission to impart valuable information. We roll out new videos systematically, ensuring a continuous stream of fresh content to guide you on your indoor gardening expedition. Together, we can paint a greener world right within our homes. So why wait? Hit that like button, share the joy of gardening with others, and subscribe now for regular updates. Happy growing!